session heating up. Check the levels, Daryl Vaz walked in with his ABC mind. A simple question asked, he couldn't even find a straight reply. He froze, then he fell behind, throwing tantrums cause his reasoning's confined. ABC, that's the level that he sees. Basic thinking.
Family, buckle up. What unfolded in Parliament on Tuesday was pure embarrassment, not for the country, but for Daryl Vaz, whose reasoning ability apparently stuck at ABC level. Let's talk about it. You see, on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025, Mark Golding asked a simple, straightforward, policy-based question about a $200 million funding gap at JPS, a serious national issue affecting every Jamaican who want light, safety, and a functioning grid. Mark Golding said, and I quote the extract from the clip, "What level of confidence do you have that the $200 million will be raised? What is the time frame? Will you ensure the funding is in place before you expose Jamaica's $150 million? A reasonable question, a professional question, a leader's question. But Daryl Vaz, boy, instead of answering the question like a minister, him launch into a tantrum like somebody vexed because them fail a spelling test. The man couldn't process the question. He got flustered. He short-circuited. He switched from policy to personality.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Let me indicate very clearly for all of Jamaica to hear. The meeting that we had yesterday morning, where the Minister of Finance and the Financial Secretary was there, we ironed out a way forward, realizing the seriousness and the time-sensitive nature of this response.
Daryl Vaz fired back aggressively. This government is prepared to release the $150 million as quickly as possible. And then, here's where the Parliament mash up. Instead of sticking to the facts, Daryl Vaz decided to get personal, to go after Mark Golding's financial background, as if qualifications is a bad thing in a Parliament.
So the first answer to your question is that this government is prepared on behalf of the people of Jamaica to release the $150 million in whatever tranches are required as quickly as possible to get the restoration going. And that's the difference between a caring government and somebody who has a financial background. The people want light.
He said, that's the difference between a caring government and somebody who has a financial background. You don't want light. The people want light. So now, asking for accountability becomes, you don't want light? Asking for responsible spending is somehow unpatriotic? This is the mindset running Jamaica? This is what triggered the uproar. Members beating the desk. People defending Mark Golding. Chaos. Because Jamaicans watching know exactly what happened. Daryl Vaz couldn't answer the question, so he attacked the man personally. Classic ABC-level reasoning. Mark Golding had to defend himself, calm, composed, and factual. He said, you don't need to personalize your response. It's a legitimate question. And that's the point.
So let me just make that clear.
Point of order, Minister.
Point of order.
Minister, point of order.
His feet, talking. The minister is standing on his feet, talking into the mic. You don't need to personalize your response. You don't need to get hot under the collar. It's a legitimate question I'm asking. And I'm just, so don't bother about having a financial background. I want to know a simple question. Are you going to ensure the funding is in place? And now you're coming back and personalizing it in a totally unnecessary way.
Mark Golding asked about national responsibility. Daryl Vaz responded with thin-skinned theatrics and misdirection. This is why Jamaica is frustrated. These are the ill-prepared, easily shaken, yam-head decision-makers we have making million-dollar decisions on behalf of millions of people. When the country is in crisis, we need clear thinkers, not emotional eruptions. We need leaders who can explain, not explode. We need ministers who understand numbers, not just noise. Parliament is not a stage fee personal attack. It is where our future is decided, and what we saw on November 25th was nothing short of a national embarrassment. Mark Golding asked a question. Daryl Vaz gave drama, deflection, and defensiveness. Jamaica deserves better. This is Michy Dex. Like, share, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. Jamaica, stay woke and stay informed.